Welcome to Fast Cars, Fast Girls with Abby and Molly.
Season 3, Episode 5.
Yay, Episode 5.
It's the preview for the Honda Indy Grand Prix of Alabama.
Higpa. That's going to happen a lot.
Also known as Barber, baby.
Also Barber. We going to Barber.
We going to Barber.
We better drive faster. I hear banjos.
Oh,
No.
You got a pretty mouth.
I bet
All
you
right.
I can. No.
Well, before we insult part of the country, let's warm up the tires. We got a little bit of news.
Not a lot of news, actually.
Not a lot.
Not a lot.
Just a scotch.
Just a smidgen.
We've got our Woman of the Week, Melanie Snow.
Yep. Of course, as mentioned, we're going to be previewing the Higpa.
Yep.
And then, although it's news, I thought we kind of just devote a whole time to it. So I am sitting on cords. Shit we didn't make up. We're going to be talking about the W Series announcement, the cars, everything else. Kind of.
All right.
Almost like a weird preview of that.
Let's do it.
News.
So, NASCAR put out their 2020 schedule, and the Brickyard, the NASCAR race that happens at the IMS, is going to be moving to the July 4th weekend.
So, it was originally at the end of July.
So, the Brickyard race has happened since 94. It has been the end of July 11 times, the beginning of August
kind of right in that
13 times, so right in that hot as hell, hottest part of the year, pretty much.
Yes.
We moved to September just last year for the first time in 2018 to help with the temperature. They felt that was affecting some fans coming.
Yes.
Aside from the fact that it's just not a great track for NASCAR.
It's really not. No.
With NASCAR running road courses, I'd enjoy seeing them run our road course.
That would be probably, I think, a little bit more interesting.
I think that would be a better racing. And it's not, again, I just think that our track was designed for open wheel cars, and it's just not that great for NASCAR. So you're
100%.
You're not going to get the excitement of racing that you're going to get at tracks that are made for stock cars.
Yeah.
But that being said, if you think the temperature is the issue, sure, move to September. But now we're going to move it to July 4th, which historically, using purely anecdotal evidence, it either pours down rain the entire day or is hotter than the surface of the sun. As everyone who's ever been to a family get-together on July 4th can tell you, your potato salad will last maybe 90 minutes because after that, it is spoilt. With a T on the end.
Like, don't touch, like
you got to put it in a bowl with ice to keep it from spoiling. That's how fucking hot it is on July 4th in Indiana.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's either way too hot.
Yeah.
Which now we're back into the temperature, or it's going to be a summer storm and we'll have what happened last year.
Yep.
Like that's, again.
So, however, so that we're not completely Debbie Downer on this. I don't want to be totally Nancy negative.
I'll give it a try. See what happens.
I will. Yep. I will say, on the positive, it is cool that track is going to have two big holiday weekends with races. We've got Memorial Day weekend with the Indy 500, and now we're going to have the July 4th weekend with NASCAR. And the Xfinity Series and blah, blah, blah.
Labor Day is NHRA.
Labor Day is NHRA. Not at IMS, but in Indianapolis.
So.
So that's a cool thing. And the track is known for going above and beyond on being patriotic.
I mean, we were there for the Rolling Stones concert on the 4th, and they had a whole firework thing.
And it was fantastic.
It was awesome.
And I've been saying for a long time that I would love to see fireworks at our track. And in fact, I actually want to bump into that as well. But here in a minute, because that's on a different subject. That we actually don't have down that I keep meaning to bring up. But yeah, so I think that they can actually turn it into a very family friendly, fun weekend event.
Oh yeah,
if they even brought in like some rides and shit, you know how like Daytona does for the Rolex.
Yeah, I bet they could get a little like carnival.
Yeah, kind of have a county fair kind of a feel on the inside.
Right. Yes.
It'll take away some of the it's super hot. Well, you don't just have to sit in the stands the whole time.
You can go
ride some rides.
Tilt-a-whirl.
You can do this. Yeah, you can do the Tilt-a-Whirl. You can ride the Gravitron. So I think that there's potential,
and they can easily get a concert. Somebody there.
They usually have the
Florida
Fan Fest.
Georgia line, so there'll be a concert. Oh yeah, it'll be fine. It'll just dealing with Indiana weather.
Just Indiana weather. So I just think moving it for weather reasons, and saying you're moving it for weather reasons, and then moving it back to July 4th is just humorous.
Yes.
But I think that they can make it successful.
I think they could. Yes.
But saying that it's that you did all this for weather reasons and then to move it back to the 4th is just laughable. Then you had to know we were going to take a few cheap shots at that.
I mean, you should have.
You had to know.
Yeah.
It's Indiana. It's hot as hell on July 4th.
Like deal with it.
So, the other news
Yes.
that I was going to discuss, that reminds me that the fireworks reminded me of was, and we didn't discuss this last week,
We had the race.
shitstorm. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
But the shitstorm that happened on the internet about the balloons.
It's been happening forever as well.
It has been. It's been on and
off.
off, and it's something that kind of pops up here and there, and we've discussed it a little bit. And I have always said that I think fireworks would be way cooler than balloons.
Yes.
And you are you're a balloon fan, but you're not averse to change.
No, and because it's one of those like weird nostalgia things. Like that's what we could kind of see from our house during the race, is we could always see the balloons. So it has that sort of pull to it. But if they're like, we're taking the balloons away, I'm not going to cry myself to sleep.
Yeah, right. I'm a person that I have never cared about the balloons at all. It is literally not a part of the race day experience that I would miss in the least. Mm-hmm. It's never something that I have cared to watch for or any of that business.
You actually can't see them from our seats.
You can't see them from our seats. In fact, the only seats that I've ever had where I could see them was the first couple years that we went when we were in turn 1.
Yep.
When I was in Southwest Vista, I could see them quite clearly, but it's, so close to the start of the race, you see the balloons for just a second, and then we're moving on to something else. Right. And so it's very, very short-lived, enjoyment out of it. So I say nix the balloons. I mean, even though they are quote-unquote biodegradable, again, it takes years for that to happen. Yeah, and guess what? Animals that eat them can't go years without waiting for them to biodegrade in their bodies. So it does still kill animals.
Yeah, using the term biodegradable is great, but I think we need to be a little bit more specific when we use that term.
It's like USDA organic.
Okay.
Okay, you can slap that on there, but unless you know what actually entails, what it entails to get that, and then you find out it's really not much, no, it doesn't have much meaning.
I think it just means like a square yard of grass. And they're like, oh, it's organic now.
It's like, oh, this animal has eaten only grass for the last 12 months. That's it.
Organic.
They could have eaten
shit.
For the rest of for the last year they've eaten this, so they are organic now. Boom, done. So
if they get rid of the balloons, I'm fine. I'm okay with them getting rid of the balloons. I am. I don't care. Is it a tradition? Yes. Is it one of those traditions though that are like super duper? No.
Yeah. I mean, I think that some people are way too attached to the balloons. I think that some people have
criminally attached to the balloons.
Yeah. Some people have really turned this into quite the political thing. I don't know why we have to get partisan about balloons. Can we just all agree that maybe some things are just better for the earth?
Right?
That's not a partisan issue. No. Us not wanting to trash up our oceans and things, that's not a partisan issue.
That's we only have one. Maybe we should treat it nicely.
Right? I mean, I'm pretty sure that, that both sides, on the left and the right,
would like to live here?
Would like to live here and like things to be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you are, I think most people associate caring about the environment with the left, but I'll tell you what, the people on the right, all of our Second Amendment lovers, myself, I am a Second Amendment lover.
Do y'all want some geese?
Right? You go hunting. I say nobody wants to go to hunting season and have a bunch of trash around.
No, it's nasty.
So, I mean, it's not a partisan issue.
It's really not.
Everybody wins.
And a lot of people just need to calm down.
They need to calm the hell down.
I mean,
also, it's just fucking balloons.
Right?
Chill out.
Oof. Although, it's very interesting about that billboard.
That billboard is very interesting.
That it just got yanked, and they're like, it's because it's an attack ad. And I was like,
have you not been here during election season?
Thank you. I was like, that's an attack ad? That's an attack ad.
And I'm pretty sure I've seen worse signs on that particular billboard.
Yes.
Because that's a very visible one. I'm pretty sure that I have seen some legitimate attack ads on that billboard.
I mean, no.
I mean, you and I speculated offline about many things that we're not going to repeat here, but yeah, it's very interesting that.
But yeah, we have theories.
If you ask us in private, we'll tell you what they are.
Find us at Barber Motorsports Park, and we'll tell you over a drink or two.
Yeah, we sure will. All right, well, moving on. Our motorsports pit stop.
This is a very short pit stop because we're recording and everybody's racing.
Everybody's racing right now. So NASCAR is at the Texas Motor Speedway.
Yep.
We don't know how they have done yet, but when somebody wins. Going into this race, the standings, Kyle Busch is first, Denny Hamlin is second, and third is Kevin Harvick.
So NHRA, they are racing April 5th, that weekend. So when we're at Barber, it's the 4-wide Nationals.
Not the double wide.
Not the double wide, the 4-wide.
4-wide.
That's a very advanced trailer.
It is.
There's your double wide trailer, then your 4-wide trailer.
That's when you hit the lotto. Mm-hmm. But instead of doing the one lump sum, you do the yearly payouts. You do it smart.
Just wait.
You do it smart.
Straight to hell. And then Formula One is currently in Bahrain. Right now. They hadn't it's a time zone change, so I don't know.
Yep.
When I looked this morning, they didn't have anything up yet, so meh.
Gotcha.
Although Charles Leclerc captured the pole, and so he's the youngest pole winner from Ferrari, but he's the second youngest pole winner in the sport. The first youngest, or I guess the youngest, first youngest?
Yeah.
Sebastian Vettel.
Interesting.
Yeah, very cool.
Very cool indeed.
Oh, there you go. That was our very quick Motorsports Pit Stop.
Motorsports Pit Stop. All right. Well, on to our Woman of the Week, Ms. Melanie Snow.
Melanie Snow, she's kind of cool. This is for all of our moms out there.
It is.
Just
so
for your moms.
So how did she get into racing, Molly?
Stop it. Her grandfather, he was actually part of the Porsche Club in California, and so brought the grandma along with him.
Good for him.
Good for him, people. Okay.
I love it.
I'm here for people.
How many things are we into that it's because one of our parents just dragged us somewhere?
A lot.
Yeah. So
it's incalculable.
Good on you, Peepa. What did you say?
It's incalculable.
Yes. The limit does not exist.
Oh, God, yes. So let's just run through some fun career highlights.
Yeah.
So in 1999, she won her class in the 12 Hours of Sebring. Actually, spelled that word wrong. Missing a word. In 99 and 2009, she and her husband both drove and won their class together, and that is kind of like a fun little statistic. I think they're one of a handful of husband-wife pairs to do such a thing.
That is awesome. I would imagine that's pretty rare.
I think so.
So very cool.
Yeah.
A couple that drives together stays together.
There you go. Do you think that means that Graham and Courtney, although they both drive, well, Courtney doesn't anymore, but separate series, that's why they're a very strong marriage?
I think so.
Yeah. Also, I wouldn't mess with a fourth sister.
Hell no.
Scared of them. It's a healthy fear.
Yeah. They certifiable badasses, every last one of them.
Hell yeah.
I'll tell you what had to be terrifying is asking John Force for permission to propose. Now, there's a man who is a teddy bear until you're the guy who wants to take out his daughter.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you just get that vibe from him. I'm sure that he likes Graham, but he had some fun with it.
Oh, he had some fun.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm here for that.
Oh, yeah. What are your intentions?
Nothing.
Son.
None. Yes.
Yeah.
He used that term too.
Condescendingly.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Still does occasionally.
Donuts and coffee, so I'm a little burpy. So in 2008, she came in second at the IMSA GT3 Cup Challenge. She's actually basically in the GT3. 2009, she won the GT3 Cup Challenge and the ALMS, the American Le Mans Series GTC Class Championship.
Very cool.
Yeah, and then kind of fun, in 2011, she joined another female fellow racer, Andrea Robertson, for the Mid-Ohio Sports Car Challenge in a Ford GT, and that car did finish the race and finished 29th overall.
All right.
Ooh.
Some interesting tidbits. Her son also races in the GT3 series, so they're just a family full of racers.
A couple of her daughters also, did I put that they kart? Maybe not. They also, one of her daughters also just started in karting.
That's awesome. So son, husband, and she all race. A couple of the daughters are in karting. They are Snow Racing.
I kind of like that.
I enjoy it too.
I mean, I know it's their last name, but I also like it just in general.
Yeah, I like it. Snow Racing.
Yeah.
She chose pink for her livery color, and she said, "Pink has been my favorite color since I was a little girl. It stands out on the track, so it works for me."
Here for it.
I'm here for it. I mean, those pink cars do stand out.
They really do.
Because you don't see them very often.
No.
And, you and I are not huge pink people, but every now and then there's a good-looking pink car, and I'm like, all right, okay. I got to respect that. It looks good.
I think we're more like different shades of pink.
Yes.
Yeah.
It depends.
Mm-hmm. We're picky. What can we say?
We are.
It's okay.
High maintenance.
I prefer to, yeah.
A little bit. We just want to make you responsible for it.
Here's the deal.
Yeah. I mean, I'm high maintenance, but don't worry. I'll handle it all.
Right. We'll take care of it.
Yeah. You don't need to worry about it, but.
Okay.
I am a little high maintenance. I'm a little finicky.
Yes.
Driving a Chrysler. What are you looking at?
Our phone, because the paint tour keeps blowing up our phone.
I know.
We're going to see half of these people in a week when we go to the Honda Indy Grand Prix of Alabama.
Yes.
Let's move on into that,
Let's move on into that. So the track is Barber Motorsports Park. which is why we also say we're going to Barber.
We're going to Barber.
Going to Barber.
Going
it
to
is
Barber.
a permanent road course, 2.38 miles in length, with 17 turns and an elevation change of 80 feet.
Yes.
The racing ribbon is 45 feet in width. Pit lane is on the outside of the track.
Yeah, so it's kind of interesting. It's, usually anyway, when you see a map, you will know what we mean.
Which, interestingly enough, because we always talk about the elevation change, and so what's interesting is on NBC last week for COTA, they talked about elevation, and they actually said there's only 71 feet of elevation change, which...
I got this from the IndyCar media guide, so...
I know. So I think that the 80 feet is correct.
I think so.
But
unless they're just rounding.
I thought that Barber had the most elevation changes up until COTA, but that is not in fact the case.
Oh.
Now, granted, these numbers are from NBC Sports, so all of the numbers are off because we also had COTA as 133 and they have COTA as 102. I don't know.
Okay.
But anyhow, so the top 5 elevation changes by track, Road America's the top.
You know what? That makes sense. That huge hill?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Laguna Seca, and then Mid-Ohio, and then COTA, and then Barber.
I think I need a minute.
I know. I didn't feel like Mid-Ohio had that much elevation change, but
coming down Thunder Valley, that we never really sit there, but there is that big elevation
change. There's a
change.
huge, yeah. Well, and we sat up on the top of the hill, and there's that, going into Thunder Valley. Yeah, no, that is, that's.
And I could see at Road America, the climb back up that, where Dad was like, they're not going to make it. They're not going to make it. They're too wide. I was like, stop it. You are not a spotter.
Right. He is, though.
But he is.
He's not employed by anybody, but he is a spotter.
He's basically a spotter. We should just mic him up for the whole race.
Honestly. Well, I love his analysis of every driver.
Yeah.
And by analysis, I mean judgment.
When he looks at their telemetry and he goes, they're slower, that's faster, they're not going to make it, they might.
I enjoy him doing math in his head.
He does.
When he's like Pagenaud's going to gain this many seconds on this lap, blah, blah. And you're like, how do you know that? Because of where he broke in the apex.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden you're like, son of a bitch.
What the fuck kind of math did you learn in accounting school?
I don't know. It's math witchery.
It is complete sorcery.
Yes.
Yeah. No,
yes.
It totally is. But yeah, so anyhow, Barber does have a lot of elevation changes. I think it's just the way that it's laid out. It seems to be more intense.
Yes. Maybe that's it.
Yeah.
Maybe COTA is a bit more intense because of the way it's all laid out. So
Barber as well, like where the elevation changes come with the curves and things like that. But yeah, I was surprised to learn that.
Very surprising.
Yeah, that Road America and Mid-Ohio both had more elevation changes.
I think they're both just kind of one big giant elevation change.
They are.
That's kind of.
They are. So. But yeah, we love our permanent road courses, so I'm excited.
It'll be fun.
It will. So the race, the HIGPA.
HIGPA, the Honda Indy Grand Prix of Alabama. The first race was 2010. So our drivers are going to do 90 laps. It's about a total distance of 214 miles. I have 3 different numbers on that one, and you know what? I don't care anymore. The lap record, so qualifying in 2016, Bourdais hit a 124.324 miles an hour, and that's the fastest lap record overall. Most wins as a driver, Joey New.
Yep.
And of course, then most wins as a team, Penske.
With 6. Joey New has won here 3 times.
Yeah. And there he is. I was staring at because it was 18, 17, and actually 15, which we didn't include because I only go back about 3 years.
Yeah. Which is fine. Which actually in 15 he won for Ed Carpenter.
He did. That was kind of the big thing.
Yep.
That is known as the kind of the race win that pushed him.
Yes.
So back in 2016, Pagenaud got the pole, and the results were Pagenaud was first, Rahal second, Newgarden third. There was only one caution in that race, and it was right at the beginning. Munoz, I always just like to keep this here. Munoz clipped a lotion and then collected Hawksworth.
I love when they say collected.
It's kind of one of my favorite things.
I thoroughly enjoy it. It makes me laugh every time.
You got collected.
Yep.
Where were they going? Why did they get collected?
Right. Got snatched.
27.
Snatched right up.
See, I like snatched.
Yeah.
2017. I got the pole power. Got the pole. And then Newgarden won, Dixon, Pagenaud. And then last year
last year, 2018. You might remember it as the Grand Prix of Alabama. The race was red flagged due to rain, but prior to it being red flagged, they kept the drivers in the cars thinking they might be able to go back out. The drivers were not allowed to leave. And
if you were listening in on the radio at that point, because I had it on the phone, I wasn't quick because on your phone it doesn't tell you who's talking, and like a driver kept saying, "Are they gonna let us out? Because I actually have to go to the bathroom." Like kept coming, like
hey guys, but seriously,
but I gotta pee.
It's becoming more of an issue. It's becoming more and more urgent.
Look, I have to pee. Like and then all of a sudden it just stopped, and I was like, "Uh-oh, I think the driver peed."
Somebody just peed in their pants.
Yep, it was Hinch.
I'm still sitting in my dirty pee pants right now.
So that was Hinch in the Grand Prix of Alabama.
The Grand Prix, yes.
But Newgarden got the pole. He also won when it was restarted on Monday.
Yep.
So Newgarden was first, RHR second, and Pee Pants Hinch third.
Yep. Still sitting in his dirty pee pants on the podium.
Yep. I don't know if they cleaned the car between.
I mean, whoever was in charge of that, I hope they got a really great Christmas gift from Hinch.
I really feel like he should have given him something.
Yeah.
Or they should just given him some Depends. One of the two.
One of the two.
I want it to. Well, Depends I don't believe are inflammable.
They are not.
So
They
I
are
don't
not,
think he can wear them.
So yeah. You know what? It's a good thing he's got a dark colored fire suit. You can ask Will Power about that. There's a reason he doesn't wear a gray fire suit.
Just gonna leave it like that.
Yep. So 2019.
What are you excited about? What do you think's gonna happen?
Well, as of right now, although I know a lot of things can change, but as of right now, it does not look like we have a huge threat of rain this weekend.
I'm so excited.
Find some wood, knock on it,
go
real
outside,
hard.
spit 3 times, whatever you need to do.
I'm gonna do a novena this week. It's fine. Light some candles at church.
Whatever we got to do to make sure there is no
light some sage.
moisture.
Yes, we don't want moisture. They can practice in the wet. Hell, I don't even care if they qualify in the wet.
But I need a dry race.
In the dry.
Yes, please.
Because bitches got to work early on Tuesday, okay? So we can't have a late race on Monday. We would like to just leave Monday to drive back leisurely.
Yes, please.
But I'm excited about that. And again, I think that coming off of COTA, with that just being kind of a wild course, I think shit's gonna be crazy again.
We talked about Rosenquist. I think he's all of a sudden going to be like, this how we race here?
Oh,
okay.
I think he's going to be swinging his dick around at this track. Like, yes. I think that last time I think that Hinch was defending his line. I also think they both were, outside of the normal track limits.
Right.
And, and that Rosenquist probably thought the Hinch would break a little more, give him a little grace, and he wasn't having any part of it.
The answer was no.
Yeah, the answer was no, thank you.
Nope, not happening.
And so I think that Rosenquist got pushed around a little bit at COTA, and I think that he's going to come back swinging.
I agree with you.
I think he's going to let everybody know, like, I don't know what you think this is, but it ain't that, okay?
Right,
I did not come here to be a doormat.
I ain't no joke.
Yeah.
Not
all right, I can see now I was too nice. I was too polite.
I think so. I think that's Rosenquist is I think Colton's gonna do a good showing. I don't know if he's gonna continue. It'll be interesting to see how he does on the sort of like second race after you win, especially as a rookie. That's a lot of pressure there.
It is a lot of pressure, and I don't recall off the top of my head how he did, if he did any testing here or not. Because I know that he tested really well at COTA, and so we weren't super surprised to see him do well at COTA.
Right, there was a great test session.
Well. So we'll see how this track goes with his driving style.
Yeah, I mean each track is different.
Every track is different, so
the track chooses the winner.
It does. It does. So very interesting.
Yeah. I can't stare at the schedule. I don't know it anymore, so never mind. I had something else.
That's all right.
I forgot.
But yeah, we get to see a couple other series as well.
Yeah, that's always fun.
Yeah, there's the
Porsches.
The Porsches.
Super Trofeo, MX-5.
Yeah, which Connor's racing the Super Trofeo.
Yeah, that will be great to see him.
So it'll be excellent to see Connor. We always love to support Connor driving anything.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we especially love to support him in Indy cars.
I would support him if he was driving a golf cart. I'd be like, all right, man.
I'd support him if he was driving for Lyft, okay? I don't care. I will support Connor in any vehicle.
That would be really... See, I think
that would be the most fun.
If you popped into a Lyft and it was an IndyCar driver, you'd be like, well, we're going to make good time.
Oh, my gosh. They should do that.
Do this. I know.
Now, that would be fun, especially picking people up from the airport.
Yes.
Like who are coming into town for the race.
If this happens, it's because of us. Okay.
How much fun would that be if you go and you get picked up and it's like, your Uber driver here is your Lyft driver, whatever, blah, blah, and you get in and it's fucking Connor Daly or James Hinchcliffe and he's like, hey guys, you in town for the race this weekend?
You coming to the race? You're like, yep.
I mean, would that not just be the best?
That would be so great. Oh my God. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be real fun.
That would be super fun.
There would be a moment of fear and then you'd be like, let me just buckle in. Click, let's go. 465 is an oval if you try hard enough.
Damn right. I'm not speeding. I'm qualifying.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, that would be great. But yeah, it's gonna be a good time. I'm excited about it, and we have some fun things that we're doing with Indy Carnation that weekend as well.
We do.
Which we'll tell you about those. But if you want to stay in touch with what we're doing all weekend long, make sure that you follow their social media and ours. So Indy Carnation is the official fan organization for the NTT IndyCar Series. You can find them online at www.indycarnation.com.
Mm-hmm.
They have a Twitter, which is at IndyCarnation.
Yes.
You can find us at our website, www.fastcarsfastgirls.com. We work with them throughout the season and provide you some fun and exciting content live and in person at races. So if you go to autograph sessions and you wonder who those two girls are that just talk the entire time, it's us.
Hello, it's us.
It's us. Hi.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Hello.
But yeah, we'd like to interview some fun people and do some fun things with the fans, interact with you guys, get to know you, find out what you're interested in, what you want to see and hear more of, and help promote some of the cool experiences you can have with Indy Carnation. So one of the things that we do, and you don't even have to win this as an experience, this is just open to all Indy Carnation members,
really great.
is that we like to have a happy hour at each race.
Yes.
And it's about an hour and a half, somewhere between an hour and 2 hours long, where you can get together with other IndyCar fans and just chit chat, have a couple drinks if you'd like, mingle, talk to people, and we like to have a few people come so that we can ask them questions, do just kind of a brief, pretty informal Q&A and help you get to know some of our drivers a little bit better.
Yeah.
Maybe chit chat with them, take a few pictures, and then
they got to go because they got to do their stuff.
They got other stuff. It is still a work weekend for them, but yeah. So we are doing that in Barber on Saturday night.
There you go. Yep.
And it's very exciting. It is at 5:30 in the evening is when we're starting that.
Yes. We
have one confirmed driver that we will be releasing on social media later this week, so stay tuned.
Okay.
It's a surprise right now. We are hoping to have a couple more drivers. We have one confirmed.
Yes.
Or do you want to tell? Do you want to tell now, or you want to keep it a secret?
I don't mind.
All right.
This drops on Wednesday though. So if we would have to put it out after social media, it'd be Thursday or Friday.
Oh, okay, so let's tell now.
Yeah, I was going to say maybe we should go ahead. Well, you and.
All right. So, I'm excited.
I'm excited.
And not just because all of the ads on my phone have now started coming in Spanish.
Yeah.
I'm excited because I love this driver. He's your 2018 Indy Lights champion, Patricio O'Ward.
Pato O'Ward.
The Mexican with the Irish last name.
I mean, I feel like he's basically on brand for us.
Oh my gosh, he's. I mean, there's so many reasons why I love him. So many reasons why. But yes, so Pato O'Ward is confirmed. So you can come and hear us ask some questions to Pato O'Ward.
I will make sure she asks them
in English. Most of them.
Hey, I was great when it was Simon. I did not ask him in French.
I know, but I would have enjoyed it.
I know, but
I know. I will ask all the questions in English. I might say a few things in Spanish, but
that's fine.
Yeah,
I'm okay with it. Yeah. So Pato O'Ward is going to be there. It's
Pato O'Ward.
5:30, and it's off of Tram Stop 4.
That is correct. So there's because it is a big course.
Yes.
It is a big road course. So all you campers, you don't have to leave the grounds to come to happy hour. All of you who are not staying there, you can check it out before you leave the track that day because there is still some track activity going on. So the gates will not be closing at 6 o'clock that night or anything like that. So you'll have plenty of time to come to happy hour and then go ahead and make it back to your hotel or wherever you're going to be for the evening. So it is off Tram Stop 4. You can just take the tram, aka the shuttle, around, get off on Stop 4, and we will be up at the top of the hill.
You will see us.
You will see us.
You can't miss us.
We will have our pink flamingo with us.
Yeah, we probably need to grab it.
So that way you know that you're in the right place. If you know us, you know that we travel with the pink flamingo. It's really easy to find us. It's ridiculous. It's on brand. We love it. But again, it makes it really easy to find where we are. So just look for the black and white checkers and the pink flamingo. And
you're in the right
we'll
place.
Be.
Yeah.
You know you're in the right place.
Look for people having a good time. You'll be like, oh, there it is.
There it is.
Oh,
and
found it.
This is a BYOB kind of happy hour.
Yep.
There are concessions down by the tram stop. So there's food, drink, and all that. You can buy things there. Or if you have coolers that you want to bring with you, that's perfectly fine as well. We are not policing that. We are not. I mean, what the rules that go for the track are the rules that go for us.
Exactly.
So, yeah. And as long as everybody just is responsible and doesn't cause a scene, we will continue to have BYOB happy hours. So
it's kind of a privilege.
It is.
If you abuse said privilege,
well, then it's just going to be me and Molly drinking.
Then it's going to be your own. Oh, nope. We just are BYOBing it.
Yep. So, but I think we'll be good.
I think we'll be good. So
it's a fun time.
Yeah, hope to see you guys there.
Yep. So come check it out. And because of where we are out on the hill, we are far enough away that you can still chit chat and talk to people, but close enough that you actually are looking out over the course and you can still watch some of the activity that's going on the track.
Yeah,
if you're more of an introvert.
It's going to be like the other series. It's obviously not during IndyCar.
Yeah, obviously not during IndyCar.
Everything not during IndyCar. So we've got Pato working on a few more. It'll be a lot of fun.
It'll be a great time.
Can't wait to see everybody. All right.
All right.
Time to make some picks, I think.
I think so. So first, it's not been a great season so far for him.
Yes.
But I'm hoping for good things.
Okay.
Because I need this to happen.
I know you do.
I do. So Simon Pagenaud.
I understand.
Yep. Who do you have for first?
I had Newgarden for first.
All right.
Yeah.
I think that's a solid choice.
I hope so. But I'll go ahead. So for top 5, I did have Simon.
Nice.
Because I think he's gonna come on back now. He just needed to take a minute.
He did.
He got some unluck and some qualifying and other things.
I think we've shaken the dust off. We've had 2 races that didn't really go the way we wanted. And, if there's one thing that we've seen is that when Simon starts to get a little shitty about something.
A little cranky pants.
Mm-hmm. It takes him to a place of dedication where he just hones in.
It's a little scary.
He's able to turn that negative energy into positive momentum.
Yes.
And so I think that the last 2 races have made him cranky Frenchman.
He has.
And so I think that he is going to just drive this thing like a rocket. So I'm excited for that. I have a Newgarden in my top 5.
I think we did this last time.
We sure did.
We did.
And I changed it. I almost had Dixon. Then I was like, nah, I'm going to put Newgarden. Well, for my top 10, I have Hinchcliffe.
Okay. I have Rosenquist.
If he can stay in the race.
Hey, man, we just talked about how you think he's going to come out and
Yeah, but that's exactly why I think that I think that he's also going to have his second DNF of the season.
And then for first down, you know what? I went with Sato.
I went with Hanley, although part of me wants to say Rosenquist now.
I know.
I'm going to stick with Hanley, though. I think that's a safe bet.
Do you want to tell the background story of how you chose Hanley?
Because I asked,
is
Dragon Speed racing in this race?
I said yes, and you went, that makes that easy.
Oh, you know what? I will continue to troll them slightly until they start putting dragons on their damn merchandise.
Thank you.
You are missing a golden opportunity.
It just makes me cranky as...
And and you should put a dragon's mouth, to where the fuel cap is on the car so that if it catches fire, which it does occasionally, it's not abnormal and the speed typically puts it out. But then as they drive away for that minute, it looks like the dragon's breathing fire.
I'd be here for this.
Let's be smart about how we wrap these cars, really.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it. So I'm excited. Well, let's get into our drinking game.
Which, shout out to everybody on Facebook because I did not have time to put a drinking game together this week.
Yes.
I was like, help me, people.
So thank you, Facebook friends.
Thank you, Facebook friends.
We appreciate you.
Our Facebook is Fast Cars, Fast Girls, so very easy to find us.
Yep. You can find all of our social media from our website or just by searching for us on each individual.
Yeah, we just pop right on up.
We sure do. So they talk about last year's rain. 2 drinks if they show the clip of Hinch talking about wetting himself.
Yes.
For the season-long drinking game, we've added the one person mentions moisture and everyone loses their mind.
And I am pretty sure everybody knows what we're talking about. It's hard to quantify that in words, but you all know what we're talking about.
The unnecessary urgency that happens when one person mentions moisture.
I think I felt a drop. Then God and everybody has either felt a drop, looking for drops, or talking about moisture. And you're like, whoa.
Everybody simmer down.
Whoa. I need you to calm down. You're at a 10.
Simmer down.
I need you at a 2.
Yeah. Going full on monkey in a cage about moisture.
Shots of sculptures. That's a drink.
Yes.
All of them. Colt 45 or Colton of the Americas. I kind of put those together, so thanks to Rayanne and Elaine from the Facebook group for those.
Yes, I like both of those.
I do too.
Roll Tide, since we are in Bama.
Since we in Bama, there might be some Roll Tide. Thanks, Lou.
Thanks, Lou. Appreciate that.
APPLE.
And then mentioning that this track was built for motorcycles.
Which, that's the whole museum and shit like that.
Yeah, it's a whole motorcycle.
The whole thing.
It's a whole thing. So thank you, Donnie, for that. So, which that will definitely come up.
Oh, yeah.
In fact, I've seen that, I don't know, at least 40 times in the last 2 days.
Yes.
On social media.
So it's going to happen. So maybe brace yourself.
Maybe don't drink hard liquor.
Well, I don't know, because somebody also decided to give us the recipe for an Alabama Slammer on our Facebook group.
Well, so fun fact, by the way, because you know that although I only worked as a bartender very few times.
Sure.
I do know how to make lots of drinks. And so a fun cheat is that basically every drink that has a sex innuendo in it has orange juice in it.
Very
like a screwdriver, vodka and orange juice.
There you go.
Alabama Slammer.
I guess that's a sex.
It's kind of a, yeah.
Does Sex on the Beach have orange juice in it?
Sure does.
Okay. Alrighty.
Yeah, so anyhow. But so an Alabama Slammer. Thank you, Chris Hagan.
Thank you, Chris.
So 1 ounce of Southern Comfort.
Natch.
1 ounce of Amaretto. 1 ounce of Slow Gin. I love Slow Gin. You know it's strawberry flavored.
I'm here for it.
It's amazing. And 2 ounces of orange juice.
So there you go. So feel free to make those. I don't know if we will at the campsite.
We probably won't. I'll tell you what, they are delicious. But
yes,
it's 3/5 of it is liquor.
Yeah.
So now, granted, the Slow Gin and the Amaretto are a little lower proof, but
SoCo. It's SoCo. Yeah.
And I have to be careful with SoCo because I made some poor decisions with SoCo in college, as I think we all can.
Yeah. If you're about our age and you went to school and you hear Southern Comfort, there's a moment.
Your stomach is like,
oh, nope.
I don't know if it's been long enough.
You're like, it has not been yet. No, sorry.
So, but yeah. We might have to pick up a bottle of SoCo.
Well, if we have
just
to pay somebody back
South.
for a...
Yeah. For a camping pass.
As
As it turns out, they sold out.
Didn't know.
So if you were debating on going, and you still want to go, that's fine. But the tent camping has sold out.
And you're listening to this on Wednesday.
Yeah, it's sold out.
It's sold out
Saturday night.
Yeah, fun fact.
So
that we didn't realize.
Sure did not.
No,
that's all right.
That's it. We got plan B, C, D, and E.
We sure do.
I'm not worried.
We're not worried about it. You know what? We're still back in the van and taking our shit down.
We getting in one way or another.
Camping pass or not, we're staying at the track. Damn it! I've already got the time off work. I've already been approved.
Yep.
Oh, good shit. What are you gonna drink this weekend? This should be I enjoy our boys at PETM, how they do the What You Drinking.
What You Drinking? I'm here for that.
I enjoy that. So let's talk about what we're gonna be drinking this weekend.
Well, I think always we got the wine.
The box wine.
The box wine is coming.
We're classy AF.
Because that's like a good after track drink.
Yeah, it's great. And it's pretty low maintenance for us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like one bag, we're good, done.
It doesn't skunk.
No.
You don't have to worry about if it's super hot. You have got to keep it, ice cold or any of that.
And it's easy to pack. It's not like in a bottle or something like that.
Yeah.
I haven't quite thought about that.
Yeah.
Did you got anything in mind?
Well, we need to get back in on our vodka game. We
do. I was honestly
we need to train our livers. May is coming, and we can't be rolling up in May like some damn amateurs.
I know. I was just thinking I'm gonna have to grab vodka.
I'm gonna have to start drinking. We'll have to start drinking hard liquor again. Like the winter is over. It's time to start drinking like it's summertime again.
Yeah.
So
that's gonna be vodka then, I guess.
Yep. So vodka. I actually even thought, because we both love some whiskey too.
I know, and because it's the South, I was like, whiskey fits a little bit better than vodka in my mind.
I'm game for some whiskey. I could do some whiskey.
I think we might just got to figure out a mixer for me because I don't drink it with Coke or anything.
Oh yeah. Sour.
Yeah, I know. Just getting a sour mix is a whole dick too.
I know.
Oh well.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'm not, but yeah, I think it's gonna have to be whiskey.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if you can mix it with lemonade.
I think so. I think it's.
I feel like it'd be similar to a whiskey sour, but maybe even a little better because sometimes the whiskey sour is too much.
And I think that's a Lynchburg lemonade. Is whiskey and lemonade? Maybe something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah. Maybe a little triple sec. Because I think they make a blue version, and it's blue curacao, which is
Yeah.
the same as triple sec. It just is blue.
Yes. It's just blue.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Interesting. Yeah. That's a good thought. So yeah, let's do some whiskey.
Yeah, whiskey and lemonade.
Yeah.
And then of course the wine.
We'll probably regret that a little bit, but that's okay.
Well, I'll just bring my morning after drink. Hard cider.
Oh, naturally.
That's
yeah.
That's a clutch. I got to drink hair of the dog, but I don't want something strong.
Mm-hmm. It is clutch.
It is good.
It is. Ooh, I might need to pick up some of the grapefruit. Those grapefruit beers that Rayanne and Jim
those are good.
Yeah.
Something like that. It's a little lighter, but it helps you face
kind
the
of get
day.
over the hump.
Face the day.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, all right. So it's time for our favorite section.
Yep.
Shit we didn't make up.
And it is the W series. So they recently, and I think it was about Thursday. My week has kind of been a bit of a, I don't know what
you
day
were
it
out of
is.
town last week.
I was at like a weird DOJ training, so like time meant nothing.
No.
The W Series made their final announcement of all of the lists, and I'm not going to run through all of the names.
No, we're not.
But the two from the U.S. are Shea Holbrook, who does a lot of sports car stuff, and then, of course, our girl Sabra made it in.
Yeah, she did, and I'm so excited for her.
Very excited for her. You know, as she talked about on our podcast when we interviewed her right before the start of the year. She's in London on her engineering, 1 year sabbatical. So that'll be interesting with Infinity?
Yeah, it was Infinity.
Okay. Yes.
So
we'll see. They will be driving a car that's basically F3. It's just an F3 spec car, and their first race is May 3rd on the Hockenheim circuit, and they're going to be with DTM.
Okay. So that's a Friday.
That's a Friday. Well, it starts I think it's May 3rd through something else. Maybe
Gotcha.
May 3rd through the 5th, because they'll be as a support Series 2 DTM, so I'm not sure how.
When exactly their races will be and all that business. So interesting.
And they go through August, but they only have about 6 to 8 races, so.
Okay.
Kind of a wait and see approach, I think.
It is. They let's see, they had 3 colors for the cars.
Was it 3 or was it? I know there's the purple one. There's
there's the purple one, which is they're calling amethyst, which is not. It's a deep purple. It is a pretty purple.
It is.
And then there's the fuchsia or magenta, hot pink.
Yeah.
And then there was the neon yellow.
Yes, that's it. I couldn't think of that third color.
Which, I mean, I get that those colors all stand out, but really pink and purple for the girls series.
Right.
Sorry, for the women's series.
Excuse us. W series.
It just seemed pretty pandering.
A little bit. And also, I don't think their uniforms are white, purple, and yellow. I don't recall seeing any magenta on the fire suits that they wear.
No.
So why not do a white car, a purple car,
and a yellow car?
And a yellow car? Then the purple would have been okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know why we're getting hung up on the car, but anyway,
it's because it's a microcosm of a bigger issue.
Yeah, that's basically it.
We have said everything that we can possibly say about the W series, and so we're just fixating on this thing that is just a microcosm of this whole shit show.
Yeah, we'll see.
But we're giving it a fair try.
I will see. At the end of the day, at least that gets them car time. So
and it's getting them press time.
Yeah.
So it's getting their names out there, and so I hope that, again, like we said from the beginning, I hope that this does, help propel their careers forward.
I do too.
I hope that I have to eat my words.
I honestly would be okay with that.
Yep.
Because if it ultimately helps advance women in motorsports, then okay.
W Series, please prove me wrong.
Exactly.
I am begging you, please prove me wrong.
Yeah. Well, let's go. Let's see what happens.
Yeah. So, we'll see. But yeah. I was pink and purple. Get the fuck out of here.
Really?
Especially when you've got women of that caliber, and it's you've got engineers, you've got physicists, you've got all of these very, very smart women that you just know that if you pulled them on what their favorite color is,
they would not say pink.
Most of them are not going to say pink and purple. They aren't those kind of girls.
No.
We're not those kind of girls.
No. I mean, I look good in purple, but it's not one of my favorite colors.
No.
Anyway.
I got to pick one or the other. I'm going to pick purple over pink.
Although I don't know, the fuchsia color looked kind of cool.
It does look
It
cool.
looked more like a brick pink.
Yeah.
Which I'm okay with.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's a shade of pink I'm fine with.
I'm fine with it. Not my favorite, but
yeah, it's very interesting.
yeah, we'll see what happens.
We shall see.
All right, let's white flag it.
Okay.
What do you got?
Well, again, I'm excited about Barber.
Mm.
It'll be more of an adventure now that we've got to figure out how we're making it into the camping.
You know, it feels like every time we have some fun story, and this one's going to be we didn't get the camping pass.
Right? Yeah. So we shall see.
I'm not concerned. It'll happen.
I'm not worried at all. I know
got
it'll happen.
peeps.
We know. Yeah. We got peeps.
We got peeps
we know
on
enough
peeps on
people
peeps.
Yeah. We got peeps on peeps on peeps. So, but yeah. But if you're going to be down there, make sure you come and find us, because again, the Pink Flamingo will not only be out at the happy hour. At the happy hour, it will be at happy hour, but the rest of the weekend, it will be at our campsite. So
Yes.
if you're also camping and you see a Pink Flamingo,
It's us.
it's us.
It's us.
Stop by and say hi.
Yeah.
I think most of the weekend we'll probably have it on top of the van.
Usually, yes.
That way, it's easy to see from a great distance. It makes it really easy for us and all of our drunk friends to find our way back to the campsite at the end of the day. So make sure you stop by and say hi to us.
Multi-purpose flamingo.
It is. It's like the first year I got the checkered umbrella. Like, I had no idea how much I was going to love it.
Clutch.
But yeah, for Carb Day, it was like, find the umbrella.
There
Boom,
you go.
Done. Just fantastic. So I'm excited. It's our first time down there, and I love going to a race for the first time just because, kind of sorting things out, feeling things out, and just that excitement of exploring. Exactly. It's an adventure.
It is.
So what you got?
I'm excited to go to Barber, and then at the same time, I'm like, oh God, because we go to Barber, turn around, and then we go to Long Beach. So
yeah, we do.
it is going to be a hard 2 weeks, but it's going to be a fun 2 weeks.
It really is.
So I'm just looking forward to going back to races. Like, Coda was nice to watch on the TV, but I'm kind of ready to be there in person again.
I want to be there in person.
Yeah, I really want to see it.
Yeah.
So that's what I got.
All right. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for listening, guys. You have a great week, and hopefully we'll see you in Alabama.
Oh God. Bye.